live. I don't think it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll make a thumbnail later. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same thumbnail as last time. Well, you're really just going to the page. Oh, it still says Sunday live stream. You know, I should probably stop this. I should probably stop. It's 53 people watching already. Turn this down. Yeah, yeah. Go to edit video and see if you can change the name of the live stream and just change it to Wednesday live stream instead of Sunday live stream. How's it going, everybody? This is Sal from Doorbell News, and I have some videos that I want to do some reactions to. Change it to Wednesday live stream. It says Sunday live stream. And do you have the option to change the thumbnail? Is it showing anything? Is it showing me? Stick with the thumbnail that's already on there. Okay, that's fine. Wednesday live stream. Wednesday. Turn up the volume. Okay, so I got 3 videos that I want to do reactions to. I was about to just do the reactions without going live, but I'm just gonna do it live, and then I'll just edit the video afterwards. But we want to start doing more reactions to videos that we come across, like news videos that involve doorbell content. So let's go ahead and just get right into it.
Tonight, a loving father is sharing the terrifying moment.
So this is a video that I came across, and the title, the father ended up responding to somebody that came into his home, and he had to defend his family. So let's go ahead and play the video. I haven't watched this yet, so my reactions are gonna be natural to this. I haven't watched any of these videos yet, so I'm gonna try to give you a natural reaction. I've been saving this for the audience, my natural reaction to these videos, and these videos have been going viral and came across the desk. So let's go ahead and click play. Oh shit! I'll call you back.
Someone broke into his home and attacked his children. And let's just say Dad made the suspect regret that decision.
Big time. Police say the suspect is in custody and will be charged. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has the story.
Bent around, ducked down, looked, and then just rushed through the door.
Bobby Tucker says a stranger who was screaming and growling came into his home and attacked 2 of his children around 5:30 p.m. Thursday.
He attacked my 14-year-old son from the back. He jumped on him, choking him out to the ground. And then he moved on to my 11-year-old. When I came out, he was standing about right here over the top of my son.
Tucker, who works as a security guard, says he was in the back of the house with his youngest son when he heard the commotion. He rushed out from his hallway and saw the man hitting his 11-year-old son.
I admit I blanked out for a while. I probably scared my kids too, because I just kept hitting the guy. And I could hear them saying, someone call 911.
Citrus Heights police responded.
Hold on a second. I had a distraction. I had some phone calls and stuff. So yeah, as you can see, someone came into this guy's house, and he's really calm. That's what I kept reading in the comments. I didn't watch the video, but I read the comments on it, and everyone's like, anyone who's that calm, like explaining a situation like that, you got to be worried about. Let's go ahead and rewind.
My 11-year-old attacked my 14-year-old.
Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, I was distracted. And thanks for everybody who's logged in. We got 64 people in here now. Hopefully more people can come in here. Let me rewind it. I'm sorry. My phone. Can you see the comments? No, I'm just saying, can you see? I want to see them too. You can see them? Okay. Talk to everybody. Tell everybody hi. We're here live right now. We're going to start going live. I told you guys we're going to start going live more. I was working on a video today, but we get various videos that we come across daily that involve homeowners and neighborhood situations and Doorbell news content. So a lot of it, we make our own videos, but we really want to start getting into all of the content that we're coming across. So this is a video we came across, and a homeowner took matters into his own hand after an intruder came to his house. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. I'm paying attention, and I want to react to it live with everyone. Thanks everybody for logging in to Doorbell News Live. Hold on a second. Let's get this. I'm not even ready. Let's go. Go. Y'all send those super chats, those super stickers. We want to hear from you guys. We want to, go.
And Roxanne Elias has the story.
Bent around, ducked down, looked, and then just rushed through the door.
Bobby Tucker says a stranger who was screaming and growling came into his home and attacked 2 of his children around 5:30 p.m. Thursday.
He attacked my 14-year-old son from the back. He jumped on him, choking him out to the ground. And then he moved on to my 11-year-old. When I came out, he was standing about right here over the top of my son.
Tucker, who works as a security guard.
Can you imagine seeing somebody attacking your children? Can you imagine? What would you do if you seen somebody attacking your children?
Says he was in the back of the house with his youngest son when he heard the commotion. He rushed out from his hallway and saw the man hitting.
The best super chat gets added to this video that we're about to put out on this topic. What would you do if somebody was inside your house? Huh? Oh, I gotta put the Doorbell News voice on. Oh, my bad. I'm talking regular. Talking like regular.
His 11-year-old son.
I admit I blanked out for a while. I probably scared my kids too, because I just kept hitting the guy, and I could hear them saying, someone call 911.
Citrus Heights police responded within 5 minutes and took the man into custody.
He was out cold, unresponsive. The paramedics tried to get him to wake up and respond. He was just out.
Police aren't releasing the man's identity yet and can't say if he...
Of course he was out. This guy looks like he's about 400 pounds. Yo, this is the last guy you want to bump into if you broke into somebody's house. Look at this guy. And he's calm. Like, yeah, the guys that broke into my house and I had to hit him 5 times.
Responsive. The paramedics tried to get him to wake up and respond. He was just out.
Police aren't releasing the man's identity.
He was just out.
He was just out.
Police aren't releasing the man's identity yet and can't say if he was on drugs or had mental health problems. The father of 4 says his door was unlocked at the time because his children had just taken the trash out. He later posted these photos of the man, one of him entering his home and the other with him being taken out on a stretcher.
He definitely picked the wrong house to come into.
Tucker says he wants this to serve as a warning to other homeowners.
Definitely get you something inside your home to protect yourself, whether it's mace or firearm.
The father of 4 says his focus now is getting his sons through the trauma of being attacked.
Looking into try and get them at least a little bit of therapy so they can talk about it and not be afraid and scared, because your home is supposed to be your sanctuary.
In Citrus Heights, Roxanne Elias, ABC 10. Other with him being taken out on a stretcher.
Luckily, the dad was there. And shout out to all the dads who were there to protect their children. But yeah, luckily that guy was there and his family it's all right. What's looking like? Hey guys. I'm over here. I just moved it over a little bit. What are they saying? We got Griffin GA in the building. Hey, shout out to Griffin, Georgia. Can I get lost? Yeah, this is the Get Lost guy. We're doing Doorbell News Live again. It's Wednesday. I'm going to talk about a few videos that came across our news desk in the past few days. I'm working on a new episode of Doorbell News, but right now we're just going to do some commentary on some of these news videos that we came across. Thanks everybody for watching Doorbell News. We're looking for those super chats. We're trying to build a good live community here And yeah, I'm enjoying going live. I'm enjoying going live. What's up?
Somebody said love the Doorbell news voice.
Thank you. I'm gonna just continue doing this in the Doorbell news voice. I forgot I was talking like yeah, I'm gonna talk like the Doorbell news guy. I got another video coming up. Let's see what it is. What is this about? Okay, this was a video. Let me go ahead and play the rest of this video.
He definitely picked the wrong house to come into.
Tucker says he wants this to serve as a warning to other homeowners.
Definitely get you something inside your home to protect yourself.
That's why I paused it. And I don't want nothing to happen to anybody, but do what you can to protect your family. By all means.
Whether it's mace or firearm.
The father of 4 says his focus now is getting his sons through the trauma of being attacked.
Looking into try and get them at least a little bit of therapy so they can talk about it and not be afraid and scared, because your home is supposed to be your sanctuary.
In Citrus Heights, Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.
Yeah, your home is supposed to be your sanctuary, and that's why we started this channel. Let me turn the volume up a little more. I see the volume was a little higher on that video. I'm trying not to talk too loud. I hope that's better.
German Shepherds. Big.
What's his name? Say that?
Hey.
Oh, shout out to USA. Shout out to your German Shepherds. We're going to go to the next video now. This next video is about these thank you. I'd like this t-shirt too. I hope you got one, because I definitely have one. You know, thanks a lot. This next video is about a mail thief. And, you know, these people are taking people's mail and they're not realizing that this is a serious offense. Taking people's mail. There are a lot of scammers out here nowadays. And I seen one story of a guy. That's the story I need to find. If you could help me find that story, pull up a new window. Oh, that's another way we could do it. There was a story about this guy. He was a scammer and he stole like go to the YouTube and search for this. There was a scammer and he took about $1.5 million in checks out of people's mailboxes. And that's why these scammers are doing this, because they're trying to get access to bank account information and pertinent information. I know like most mail that comes is junk mail, but you got people who go around and they're just looking for information. They're looking to take IDs. They're looking to take checks so that they can duplicate checks. And there's a lot of that going on. I don't want to be too long-winded, but people love to take mail. We get a lot of videos sent to us of people who just strictly take mail, and it looks silly to me, and I don't post it. I don't post a lot of this stuff because it's just people taking mail. It's really nothing exciting to see, but at the same time, there's a lot going on within the mail theft. Huh? Somebody, I don't know if there was a guy. It was recent. It was a recent story.
13 days ago.
13 days ago? This is it? Okay, pause that. We're going to add this. So now we have more videos. And that's really what I want to do. I want to come up with the best videos or on the live so that we could react to them. So I'm just going to have to send it. But let's play this video first.
And 2 Oklahoma men learned their fate after pleading guilty to a string of mail carrier robberies.
Between August of 2022 and March of last year, 4 separate postal workers were robbed while delivering mail. 2 of those times, once in Edmond and once in Stillwater, the suspect pointed a gun at the carrier and took the key which opens postal mailboxes.
And the Postal Service says there were more than 500 victims, over 500,000.
James said he'll bust a cap if he caught somebody stealing his mail. Yeah, that's an interesting. Yeah, James, we hear you.
$1,000 in actual losses, all due to the mail theft. Both suspects pleaded guilty. Tehran Prince Sadler sentenced to 120 months in federal prison. His accomplice, Roger Varnell Luster, will serve 30 months.
I heard they got some nice amount of time, but yeah, these guys they love to steal the mail. Let me stop this video. This isn't the. Okay, check this video out. This is a video that we got, and I think this was out of Brooklyn, New York. Because I think it's out of Brooklyn because these buildings look kind of familiar. This kind of looks like somewhere in Brooklyn, maybe East New York, Flatbush area. And I think this is where this happened. But we came across this video today. We put this on the members only section. We're still trying to pinpoint the facts on this video, but it looks like an Amazon worker was trying to deliver a package. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and play the video and we'll talk about it afterwards.
This is why I'm turning it on fucking the hood because I'm calling right the fuck back because that was just a lot. Hi, someone literally just sold your package like 2 minutes ago.
Excuse me. You got your package back.
Oh, snap. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Have a good day.
You too.
You too.
Yeah, that looks like Brooklyn. It looks like Brooklyn to me. It looks like the way the houses look. If it's not Brooklyn, I guarantee that's somewhere in Brooklyn. If it's not Brooklyn, that's Philly. But I think this video is staged, and I don't like to post staged videos, and that's why I'm like, it feels staged. Let me run it back. Let me run this back. It feels staged, and I'm not like, I don't post. I'm not around here just trying to get views, posting stage videos. I think she's an Instagram influencer or some type of TikTok influencer. So I'm just like, kind of like, do I put this video in the next episode? Because she kind of dressed real cute to be an Amazon delivery. She got her arms. I just don't know about this video. I don't know about this video. I told my girl, I said, I don't know about this video. Let's play this back. The guys that dance, they rap there in the back making a song. It seems staged to me. What do you guys think? She's just a little too cute to be an Amazon employee, if you ask me.
I'm calling right the fuck back because that was just a lot.
What's it saying?
Hi.
Supposed to even have on those Amazon vests?
We got over 100 viewers in here. Doorbell News Live is going down. I'm back. It's Sal from Doorbell News. I'm back. It's Wednesday. I think this video is staged. I don't put staged videos in our content, and I get a lot of staged videos people send to us, and they try to act like this is real Doorbell News content, but it's staged. I don't know about this video. That just looks too staged to me. She's a little too cute, dressed with her little vest, a bubble vest. It's summertime. Who's wearing a bubble vest in the summertime? This looks staged. Run it back. I don't know about what state you live in, but it's 110 degrees where I'm at. And we ain't wearing no bubble vest out here. That's all I'm saying. Where? Oh my gosh, what is that? Where? James said, where is her van? And that's what I want to know. I'm sorry, I'm going to get a mixer. I'm going to go to Sam Goody or Guitar Center right when we leave here. I'm getting a mixer because I'm tired of bending over to mix my audio. James said, where is her van at? I do not see an Amazon van in sight. Where's her car at? I know some Amazon workers work for themselves and they got cars. I think this video is staged. I found this. I think it's staged. Let me go ahead and play it.
This is why I'm turning. I don't fuck with the hood because I'm calling right the fuck back because that was just a lot.
We need to get another one of these, huh?
Hi, someone
Hey, Jess,
just sold your package.
we need to get another one of those. We need to get another re-up on that Lagunita.
Thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Have a good day. You too.
This is what made me think it was staged right here. The way she acts right after she gets the package. And then she stands there dumbfounded for like 30 seconds, just trying to show her face with her makeup on. And we don't post stage videos on Doorbell News. Anybody who ever left a comment talking about the Doorbell News videos are staged, we don't post stage videos, nor do we try to post. I'm looking at these videos every day, and I'm like, no, is this staged? Is this somebody just clout chasing? Or is this a real doorbell video? We don't post stage videos. Hold on. Let me pause it. Shout out to Khadijah Thomas. What'd she say? She's in North Carolina? North Carolina in the building. Shout out to Khadijah Thomas. Doorbell News in North Carolina. We're looking at this video right now, and I think it's staged. And I'm not putting this in the next episode if it's staged.
Also said, love Doorbell.
Thank you so much, Khadijah. Thank you. And your nephew, thank you so much. We love you too. We try to post a video every day, but you know what I just realized? We start going live, talking regular. I need to go back talking like this. It's just a slight change. We're going to start doing this every day. Let me go back to the video. I think this video is staged.
What the fuck?
She had her spandex on. I think she had her spandex on. I think the video is staged. Let me go. Let's go back to that video over there. Oh, no, I was saying, you heard me. You must have heard me on the live. Yeah, we need some more of these. Hey, how's it going? It's the guy from Doorbell News. We're reacting to some new videos that we came across this week. We got Jessica in here. We got Swoosh in here. We got a whole live show going. I'm gonna stay on for as long as possible. I really just want to do a live episode because I wanted to react to some recent videos we came across. Give me 1 second. There was another video. There was the other video. It was about Mel guy that he took. See, this is happening all over the place. It's not just that video was in South, and this video is in New York. Where's my wallet at? Wallet, my send Cash App. What was the name of the story? Did you see? That's what I'm saying. You should come closer over here. I don't know if you the frame, but I just wanted to type some of the stories in. Bear with us for a second. Maybe I'll put on the last episode of Doorbell News to play in the background while we get this next story together. Second. Well, when we get later on, when we get in that new studio, about to move to a new studio. Shout out to everybody. We got 114 people. Thanks for watching Doorbell News. You got the Get Lost guy. Get lost! Should have updated that thumbnail. Showing it. Check out this ad from one of our sponsors.
You are now watching Doorbell News.
A neighbor shared this footage of a fox that was in our backyard. This is the new episode. I know I did this on the last live. I'm really trying to find this story. Give me 1 second. was okay, it was this guy. I got a PC and I got a Mac going right now, so I'm like moving between the PC and the Mac, trying to make. It's 44 EN 9 RBQ. Guy, I don't know.
They lost.
I better.
You are now watching.
I put the wrong link in. 1 second. It's a Sal from Doorbell News, the Get Lost guy. Shout out to everybody who's on our live right now. Trying to pull up the next video too.
I want to talk about a major theft from a mail facility at JFK Airport. 2 postal workers have now been arrested, and they're accused of stealing Treasury checks, maybe worth even as much as $40 million. News 4's Gus Rosendale joining us from the newsroom tonight with what else we've learned, Gus.
Well, Natalie, detectives with the NYPD tell us they were initially tipped off by a bank that red flagged suspicious deposits, and they end up joining forces with federal authorities, and that joint effort led to arrests earlier today.
What you guys do? What happened? Tonight, these suspects are accused of conspiring to steal more than...
Yeah, see, you gotta be help me with it. It's like when people are in Texas, you gotta tell them, look, go get the chat, tell us, say, hey, we're here. Like talk to them, like respond in the comments.
Bear with us.
No, talk to people in the comments. Like I want you to talk to them. Talk, like respond. Yeah, active. I need you active in the chat. And if there's something that stands out, let me know and then I'll respond. But we want to shout. We want to shout everybody out. We want to respond to everybody in the chat when we're live. I think that's what makes this fun. You know what I mean? We're here. I'm right here. I have my cousin with me right here. He's helping me respond to the chats right now. So it's hard for me to run a show and respond to the chats, but I want him to let me know if you guys say something. If you guys say something or you send a super chat, then we'll know and he'll let me know and we'll give you a shout out because I want to give everyone a shout out. But let me go ahead and play this video. Right now we're talking about, if you just logged in, we're talking about people taking your mail and why people may take your mail. And it's this whole mail theft economy right now. You hear my Ring cameras, motion on my stick-up camera. Somebody's in my garage, I get a notification that lets me know. If you don't have your garage notifications on, you may want to put that on. That's one place that no one should be. And I know some people may turn off their notifications sometimes, but I keep my garage notifications on because I know if that notification goes off, nobody's supposed to be in there. And I have that on a voice notification. But yeah, we're here live and we're talking about mail theft right now. We're just bouncing around a lot of different topics. So let me go ahead and play the video. I'm talking a lot. I want to thank everybody that's in here live right now. You got the Get Lost guy. It's 113 viewers in here. Thanks a lot for logging into our live stream.
More than 100 checks worth millions of dollars.
I want to talk about a major theft from a mail facility at JFK Airport. 2 postal workers have now been arrested, and they're accused of stealing Treasury checks, maybe worth even as much as $40 million. News 4's Gus Rosendale joining us from the newsroom tonight with what else we've learned, Gus.
Well, Natalie, detectives with the NYPD tell us they were initially tipped off by a bank that red flagged suspicious deposits, and they end up joining forces with federal authorities, and that joint effort led to arrests earlier today.
What you guys do? What happened? Tonight, these suspects are accused of conspiring to steal more than 100 checks worth millions of dollars from the JFK mail facility.
We uncovered really a point of compromise, and that point of compromise was JFK post office.
Oh, yeah, I seen this story, and that's probably why I show up. These guys stole from JFK, and they stole $4 million in checks. But that doesn't take away from the fact that people do look to steal checks out of your mailbox. So grab your mail as soon as possible. I'm trying to think what other stories we could go. How long have we been on live so far? Show? I really was just trying to react to that one story. Maybe we'll go ahead and play that story back again since that's like a top story this week. Let's go ahead and play that story back again. I really just got on here to react to this one video, but I figured I'd go live to just get some interaction. Thanks everybody for logging in with us. Somebody at my stick-up cam.
And two Oklahoma men learned their fate.
Thank you so much. Christina? What's her full name? Thank you, Christina Stearman, for sending a super chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We really just started this to help people and to share information as far as what's going on in the neighborhoods. And now this has turned into something big. This has turned into something bigger than I could have ever imagined. So I want to thank everybody who supports this channel and watches the videos. And I'm looking for great videos every day that are entertaining and engaging as far as for homeowners and people who care about their homes or apartments. And you don't have to be a homeowner. If you care about your apartment and you care about your community, this is the channel for you. This is the channel where we show what's going on. And I'm really trying to show more good than bad, but a lot of times the bad overshadows the good. So we're just trying to share as much as possible, but it's tough work, but I enjoy it because I know that we're helping people with this channel. Let's go ahead and play this video again. This is one of the videos that I wanted to react to today, and it was of a father who his home was invaded, and luckily he was there and he was able to protect his children. So let me go ahead and play this video again for people who just joined it live.
Tonight, a loving father is sharing the terrifying moment someone broke into his home and attacked his children. And let's just say Dad made the suspect regret that decision.
Big time. Police say the suspect is in custody and will be charged. ABC 10's Roxana Elias has the story.
Went around, ducked down, looked, and then just rushed through the door.
Bobby Tucker says a stranger who was screaming and growling came into his home and attacked two of his children around 5:30 p.m. Thursday.
He attacked my 14-year-old son from the back. He jumped on him, choking him out to the ground. And then he moved on to my 11-year-old. When I came out, he was standing about right here over the top of my son.
Tucker, who works as a security guard, says he was in the back of the house with his youngest son when he heard the commotion. He rushed out from his hallway and saw the man hitting his 11-year-old son.
I admit I blanked out for a while. I probably scared my kids too, because I just kept hitting the guy. And I could hear them saying, someone call 911.
Citrus Heights police responded within 5 minutes and took the man into custody.
He was out cold, unresponsive. The paramedics tried to get him to wake up and respond. He was just out.
Police aren't releasing the man's identity yet and can't say if he was on drugs or had mental health problems. The father of four says his door was unlocked at the time because his children had just taken the trash out. He later posted these photos of the man, one of him entering his home and the other with him being taken out on a stretcher.
He definitely picked the wrong house to come into.
Tucker says he wants this to serve as a warning to other homeowners.
Definitely get you something inside your home to protect yourself, whether it's mace or a firearm.
The father of four says his focus now is getting his sons through the trauma of being attacked.
Looking into try and get them at least a little bit of therapy so they can talk about it and not be afraid and scared, because your home is supposed to be your sanctuary.
In Citrus Heights, Roxana Elias, ABC 10.
Wow, just a powerful story. Now, police say Tucker did nothing wrong in responding the way he did. They say it is a resident's right to protect themselves and their family. The alleged intruder will face felony assault and burglary charges.
I have an idea for a meal prep food truck.
Meal prep food truck.
Disputes between...
Let's get out of this. Huh? What's up? See? We're going to keep going. We're going to just keep going. I just had these 4 videos, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, there go Kamala Harris. I'm just going to go ahead and keep playing videos from the channel. Let's just try to do some live reactions. We have a genre. Gotta work out genre. I have some other videos, but
Come on.
oh, what is this? What's this? Hold on. See, I'm just reacting videos on YouTube. Like I'm not trying to get into YouTube trouble. This is what this is something that just showed up on my front page. I've never seen this video before. Let's go ahead and watch it. This is in Tempe. This happened in Tempe, Arizona. Yeah. By the way, we're located in Arizona, so shout out to everybody that's in Arizona. We're out here. Doorbell News is the main office is located in Phoenix, but we're all over the world. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it is. Wait a minute. I'm not really on here to show crazy stuff, but it looks like the title of this video is that the moment hot ones were distributed by U.S. Marshals in Tempe, Arizona. So I don't really want to show, stuff, but this like a go ahead and play this.
David, close your rear door from where you're at. Come from here. Put your pop.
Not much action here. I don't really like videos where the view is far away. So like when I put the videos on the channel, I like to get the close up views. Like when footage is kind of far away, unless it's a lot of action, I really don't like to share it. A lot of stuff happens when it's so far away. I like close ups, the action. I don't even know what's going on here. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. I got a text message. Yeah. Stuff happens. This didn't really get any views. I don't even know why I'm showing this. I'm just trying to stay on it live. I don't want to leave too soon. It takes a lot of time to find good content. Good stuff doesn't happen every day. It's a reality of this work. I mean, this is I hope everyone is okay in that. I hope no one got hurt, but this isn't really exciting footage to me. Very selective on the things that I share on the channel. I think that's what separates us from any other channels that are trying to copycat what we're doing. It's not that. Keep looking. Anything? You see anything over there? You see any content? Nah, I'll just kind of want to go back to the first. I don't really want to go into police camera videos. I don't really like. We want to stick to doorbell camera videos. I don't see much going on. Just got to keep working. kind of died right now. I want to. Okay, let's go back to this video one more time about a mechanic's lien. Something happened where a lady, her car needed to get fixed, and I guess somehow the mechanic put a lien on her house. So let's go ahead and play this video.
Businesses and customers happen all the time, but the one you're about to hear turned especially messy after a Virginia widow, still grieving the loss of her husband, says she found a lien placed on her home.
And it was all over a $78 bill she said she didn't owe that had ballooned to more than $2,000. As consumer investigative reporter Susan Hogan and the News 4 I-team discovered, there are lessons for everyone in this case.
Janita Nolan would be the first to tell you she's not a fan of the outdoors.
I'm allergic to grass, ragweed, dust, you name it.
So it won't come as a surprise that her husband took care of the yards.
That keeps the marriage very healthy.
Yes.
I'm right there with you.
But last summer, their lives changed forever when her husband, Greg, of 17 years, was diagnosed with cancer. It spread quickly.
So I was doing full care from him up until he passed away on August the 12th.
After his funeral came the daunting task of going through all that paperwork, along with bills from companies she says her husband dealt with. That included an invoice for $39 from Lawn Doctor of Woodbridge, which she paid off.
So I'm thinking we're done.
But weeks later, she got another bill for $78.64 from that same company, but this time in her name.
So I'm wondering, okay, what is this?
Turns out it was the final 2 payments for an annual fertilizing program her husband had signed up for. The Lawn Doctor owner said the work was completed. Janita says she never saw them. And when she reached out, she was told in an email, "We are very sorry for your loss, but the debt still needs to be paid."
I said, can you please send me the contract? Because I don't know anything about this.
But there was no contract. The Lawn Doctor owner, Gary Pierpoint, told her and confirmed to the News 4 I-team that he never had signed contracts. He only uses verbal agreements with his customers and has since 1976.
Verbal agreements? Your neighbor's roof replacement. I'd probably just pay for it. It depends on what your situation is, and I don't want to judge anyone's situation. But I'd probably just pay for it and leave it alone. And I'd find a convenient time to bring it up. But I wouldn't. I'm not into confronting people. I'm just not into confronting people. I am a Second Amendment guy, so I'm not into confronting people at all. So I'd probably just take the loss. But when it was convenient, I may mention it. But I don't know what people's situation is. Like it may financially, it may be bad for you that week or that month, and you may need to be reimbursed. So I'm not against confronting a neighbor if they did something that costed you money. I'm not against it, but I don't want any type of confrontation. I don't want to be the confrontation guy, if you know what I mean. Because I could be the confrontation guy, if you know.
In another email, he went on to say that since she and her husband are both listed as co-owners on the home, you may not like the idea that you're responsible, but it's the law. But consumer rights attorney Matt Rosendahl says that's not exactly right.
You and your spouse can enter into separate contracts, and the other spouse is not liable unless they.
I'm just not about, like, you know, it's right now I'm in a situation where I don't know whether to be total friends with my neighbors or just to leave them alone, because I sit here and watch videos about neighbors I don't know what to do with my neighbors right now. And I've been kind of staying away from them. But when I can, I show them that I'm a nice guy. I remember one time I ordered a pizza for my son, and we only eat cheese pizza. So, it's a pepperoni pizza. They accidentally placed the order, or maybe I accidentally put pepperonis. And I gave the pizza to my next door neighbor, the lady that lives across from me. I said, "Here, your kids want a pizza?" I know she has like 3 kids, so I just gave them the pizza. And I go out my way to show my neighbors that I'm not a confrontational guy, because I'm not. I know how watching the Doorbell News content every day lets me know, like, neighbor relationships can easily go left. So I just want to be on the good side, and I just don't want any confrontation with anybody. Like I said, being a Second Amendment person.
They also signed the contract, or they also verbally agreed.
I think people would be surprised by that.
Yeah, I think they would. Unless that's actually a specific term of the contract, you are not liable for your spouse's obligations that they take on. And if they, in the event that they unfortunately pass away, it's their estate that is liable.
Rosendahl says when there's no money left in the estate, like in Shanita's husband's case, the debt would generally go unpaid.
When I get a bill in my name for something that I had no parts in, that did something to me, because I'm really big.
Well, it was your husband, and like I said, I guess I need to be. I guess I mean, that's something we need to all consider, because if you were to pass away, you wouldn't want your husband or your wife to go through something like this. But yeah,
Think about justice.
Did you pay it?
I didn't.
That's when things escalated, with the company's owner saying in this email, "We are not in the business of sympathy and despair," and that if she didn't pay the...
That's sad, though. Like, that's sad. And you sometimes, being in business as a business owner, you have to be in the business of sympathy and despair, because sometimes things happen to your clients that are out of their control, like in this situation. Like, I try to play both sides of the fence when I watch these videos.
Disputes between business
was completed. Shanita says she never saw them, but this time in her name.
So I'm wondering, okay, what is this?
Turns out it was the final 2 payments for an annual fertilizing program her husband had signed up for. The Lawn Doctor owner said the work was completed. Shanita says she never saw them. And when she reached out, she was told in an email, "We are very sorry for your loss, but the debt still needs to be paid."
I said, "Can you please send me the contract, because I don't know anything about this."
But there was no contract. The Lawn Doctor owner, Gary Pierpoint, told her and confirmed to the News 4i team that he never had signed contracts. He only uses verbal agreements with his customers and has since 1970s.
Now let's go back to that. Yeah, that verbal agreement stuff. He lost. You lost with the verbal agreement. Like, the verbal agreements, I remember I rented a house from a lawyer, from an ex-lawyer, and he had something printed in one of his bathrooms in that house, and it said an agreement. It said something like a verbal agreement is worth a verbal agreement isn't worth anything. That's what it said. That's what he said, to find it. I can't remember the exact words, but a verbal agreement is worthless in the court of law. So if her husband did a verbal agreement with this guy, he needs to just take that loss. And that's my opinion.
6. In another email, he went on to say that since she and her husband are both listed as co-owners on the home.
No, but don't get me wrong, because I respect verbal agreements. If I said something to you and you know I said that to you, but if you pass away, the verbal agreement goes out the window. I mean, if you pass away, you better have something in writing with my signature. The verbal agreement is between 2 people. It's not between me, you, and my wife. She don't know nothing about that verbal agreement, so she can't honor that. The verbal agreement is between 2 people. And if he passes away, then you got to just take that loss. That's my opinion. Yeah, you can't verbal agreements don't hold any weight in law in the court, as far as I know.
You may not like the idea that you're responsible, but it's the law. But consumer rights attorney Matt Rosendahl says that's not exactly right.
You and your spouse can enter into separate contracts, and the other spouse is not liable unless they also signed the contract or they also verbally agreed.
I think people would be surprised.
Yeah, she didn't sign to it, but we're talking about a $78 bill. I just paid him $78. I don't know. It's $78. I can see if it was $1,700 or even $178. But come on, just pay the guy. If he did some work, pay him $80. This is crazy. I mean, I don't want to judge nobody, but $78? I don't know. I don't know what her situation is. Me personally, I'm blessed, so I just paid the $78. But I don't know someone's situation, so I don't want to judge someone else's financial situation based on mine.
Surprised by them.
Yeah, I think they would. Unless that's actually a specific term of the contract, you are not liable for your spouse's obligations that they take on. And if they, in the event that they unfortunately pass away, it's their estate that is liable.
Rosendahl says when there's no money left in the estate, like in Shanita's husband's case, the debt would generally go unpaid.
When I get a bill
You got anything?
in my name for something that I had no parts in, that did something to me because I'm really big about justice.
Did you pay the news team?
I didn't.
That's when things.
It's the news team. I'm here with the news team. This is our third live, and we're doing well. We got a lot of people in here. Thanks everybody who's tuning into our lives. We're just trying to give some different type of content for the channel. We love making the videos that we make, but we're just trying to give another type of content for people that do enjoy the channel and want something different. So we appreciate everybody watching. We're just here doing some reactions to some videos that relate to doorbell and homeowner content.
Escalated, with the company's owner saying in this email, "We are not in the business of sympathy and despair," and that if she didn't pay the $78, he would put what's called a mechanic's lien on her property. Any company in Virginia can file a mechanic's lien against a property as long as they supplied labor and materials they claim went unpaid. However, there are a few rules they have to follow. First of all, the unpaid bill has to be more than $150, and they just can't tack on a bunch of additional fees. But when the I-team checked court records on the lien against Shanita's house, we found that $78 bill had jumped to more than $2,000. In an email, the owner told her he added $1,000 for his time and effort to file the lien and another $1,000 for his time and effort to release it.
That's what we call overburdening the lien. And in that situation, the court is going to also invalidate the lien if they find that they intentionally misled the court and the land records when they filed and said that you owe those amounts.
That's the thing that's very upsetting to me, because if he did it to me, he could have done it to others, or he will do it to others.
The I-team found he has. Pearpoint is a frequent filer of mechanics liens. We found dozens filed with the state over the last 20 years.
Hi, this is Susan Hogan calling from NBC4.
He wouldn't talk to the I-team on camera, but did tell us in a call that he has roughly 20 liens pending against customers now.
How detrimental are mechanics liens when they're placed on your home?
It can be extremely detrimental because it's title.
Yeah, and I understand, like, if you're doing work for people and they don't pay, you want to get paid, and you did the work, and then sometimes a wife may come along and they say, I don't know anything about the work. So I don't know. I understand both sides to the story, and I don't want to really pass any judgment on anyone, but this was what can happen. So let's hope your mechanic's lien isn't more than $78, because some people could end up losing their home over some lawn work, as far as what this story is saying. So let me go to the next story. This story is about a squatter who lives in a $500,000 home. Let's go ahead and see. This is a video that was posted not too long ago. Let's see what it's about. Give me 1 second while I pull up. We still got people in here? We still live? We still have friends in here? You guys still friends? I really wasn't planning on going on this long, so thanks for everyone who's still in here. like, y'all, I'm not leaving because you guys are still here. But I was really just trying to react to one video, but I'm just trying to, I don't know, this is okay. This is fun. I'm trying to get used to doing this. Obviously, I got to get my setup a little better because, like, I'm reaching the tape. Video isn't available anymore. Wrong video. Muted. Hello? Where? You need to turn your mic on. I see the mixer moving right now, sir. Thank you. 1 second. I'm just trying to find the link to this video. Something. DC. I don't get it. Let me just go ahead and try to search the video. Water.
Tonight, a situation in Lakewood. 9 News investigates where neighbors accuse a woman of squatting in a house she doesn't own.
Investigative reporter Jeremy Hohol is along with that now. Jeremy, and in this case, the woman moved in.
Get lost! Get lost! Let me turn the mic down. Get lost! Get lost! I don't want to peek. Oh, let me turn it down. Get... Check this guy out. Phoenix, Arizona. Baltimore, Maryland. Check this guy out. Turn it up. Baltimore, Maryland. Check this guy out. Looks like he's trying to break inside of somebody's house. Hey, get away from my porch. Get lost! Get lost! Is that a peek? Hey. Hope I didn't peek too much.
Into this home after the owner died?
Yeah, the actual rightful heir to the property may be the homeowner's granddaughter who's living with disabilities. 9 News investigates.
Yeah.
Found the accused squatter has a felony record for theft.
In this corner of the Denver metro area, we find a rapidly changing neighborhood with new homes. Right in the middle is a 102-year-old house.
And the house is beautiful.
It's here just west of Sheridan Boulevard in Lakewood where this old home is now valued at nearly $500,000. And for now, the person living inside is not a usual type of home dweller.
It's from 1922. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
Mecca Busey lives here rent and mortgage free.
And the wood matches through the whole house. And I have skeleton keys.
She admits her name is not on the deed and she cannot provide a written lease.
How long have you been in the property?
I have been here almost a year.
But Mecca says don't call her a squatter, even though police reports show officers have been coming here for complaints about a squatter.
So you're not a squatter?
Absolutely not. I'm not a squatter.
Police dispatch records reveal officers have visited this home 19 times over the last year for calls about harassment, trespassing, unwanted party.
So where is the true homeowner? After digging through public records, we found he died last year. He did not leave behind a will, leaving behind this empty home and now a dispute over who should get it.
That dispute leads us to the granddaughter of the deceased homeowner. She used to live here. Police and court records indicate she's a vulnerable adult, currently living in a facility for people with developmental disabilities. and police reports suggest she may not have the mental capacity to make decisions.
So you're saying there's a verbal lease?
Yes, there is a verbal lease.
And as part of that verbal lease, are you paying money to anybody at this point?
Nope.
Mecca claims the granddaughter, who we are not naming, agreed to let her live rent-free in the home while she makes upgrades, with the condition she would eventually buy it. Mecca showed us before and after photos of the yard and kitchen.
So how much money have you been putting
Over
into that?
$200,000 has gone into this house. That's what I'm saying. I actually thought I was getting the house, or I would not have done that.
And this.
Let me tell you about the real estate game. I did real estate for a few years, and I'm very interested in the real estate business, but you're just not buying and selling and flipping and selling. Renting game is a risky game. Let me go ahead and play the video. I don't want to go too much into that.
This is all a verbal agreement.
Yes.
Why didn't you get anything?
There goes another verbal agreement. Wasn't we just talking about verbal agreements? No. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but in business, good lawyer once said on the wallpaper in an apartment, it was a house that I rented from him, that a verbal agreement isn't worth the non-paper that it's written on. It's not. It said a verbal agreement is worth the paper that it's written on. I think that's what it said. But there's no paper, so it's not worth anything. I think that's what it was. It said a verbal agreement is as good as the paper that it's written on. And this was the wallpaper in a lawyer's house. I rented a house from a lawyer in Roswell, Georgia, at one point in my life. And that was the wallpaper in the bathroom, in one of the bathrooms in the house. Don't do no verbal agreements with nobody. You can't even do a verbal agreement with your family. I'd rather just not have an agreement. Look at the replay. The most replayed part is when she said she did a verbal agreement. Don't do no verbal agreement.
Claims the granddaughter, who we are not naming, agreed decisions.
So you're saying there's a verbal lease?
Yes, there is a verbal lease.
And
a verbal lease? What the hell is a verbal lease? You ever heard of a verbal lease? Never. That's something you do with your grandma. Hey grandma, I'm gonna give you $500 to live in this house that really you could be charging $2,000. So I'm gonna give you $500 a month, and you never pay your grandma. And then she's like, "Damn, that grandchild ain't shit, but he's my grandchild."
As part of that verbal lease,
for people with developmental disabilities.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
And police report
at it.
That dispute leads us to the granddaughter of the deceased homeowner. She used to live here. Police and court records indicate she's a vulnerable adult, currently living in a facility for people with developmental disabilities. And police reports suggest she may not have the mental capacity to make decisions.
So you're saying there's a verbal lease?
Yes, there is a verbal lease.
And as part of that verbal lease.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so this lady took advantage of the person. She's not the person who she took advantage of somebody, and then she did a verbal lease with somebody who doesn't have the mental capacity. This is horrible. So there's this lady that we need to go after. Hold on, let me rewind this.
For people with the homeowner. She used to live here. Police and court records indicate she's a vulnerable adult, currently living in a facility for people with developmental disabilities. And police reports suggest she may not have the mental capacity to make decisions.
So you're saying there's a verbal lease?
Yes, there is a verbal lease.
And as part of that verbal lease, are you paying money to anybody at this point?
Nope.
Mecca claims the granddaughter, who we are not naming, agreed to let her live rent-free in the home while she makes upgrades, with the condition she would eventually buy it. Mecca showed us before and after photos of the yard and kitchen.
So how much money have you been putting
Over
into that?
$200,000 has gone into this house. That's what I'm saying. I actually thought I would.
So now she put $200,000 in the house? Hold on a second. See now, $200,000, that was a verbal. You just said that verbally. So I gotta believe it, right? See, this is why you don't do no verbal lease. She's trying to claim, because you could claim anything verbally. She could have said she put $10 million into the house. Now she's saying she put house. She has no equity in the house. So when you don't have no equity in something, then you don't need to be putting money into it. That's the bottom line. So she put equity in something that she thought she was about to buy, but she didn't buy it. She just wanted to put equity so she could claim that she had some rights into it, but she didn't put no down payment on that house. How do you just get a house with no down payment? She's a swindler. She's a swindler, but I'm not trying to judge her, but I think she's a swindler. And now the lady passed away. Is that what happened? Run that back.
I was getting the house.
Run that back. We're going to be on this live for 10 hours.
Or I would not have done that.
And this is all a verbal agreement.
Yes.
Why didn't she get anything in writing?
Well, they've been coming. That's what I'm saying. So they've been coming here. It didn't look like anything like this was coming at all.
Yeah.
This was a total sideswipe.
You're not taking advantage of some.
No, you're the side swiper. She said this is a total side swipe. No, it's side swiping in your favor because you're living in a $500,000 house and you didn't have to put no down payment on it. And then you did a verbal agreement on a lease. Did the owner even get a security deposit? Anything? And then you just saying you put all these upgrades in it. Where did you get $200,000 to put into a house if you don't even have? Where did you get that money? That it doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not trying to overjudge her. It just doesn't make sense to me. You got $200,000 to put into a house, but you don't got the money to buy a house.
Someone.
Absolutely not. I offered to buy the house.
Mecca says she's the victim because
You offered to buy it, but you didn't.
granddaughter now sees the home improvements and wants her out.
And then I get here.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so you fix it up, and now they want you out so they can sell it for a higher price. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But you don't start putting money into a property that you don't own, or you don't even have. Like, there's something when I was doing real estate, there was something you could sign a lease to own, and what you do is you're leasing the property, and then with the intention to buy it. So in that case, yeah, you may put some money into the investment, but you don't do that. You're not supposed to do that until it's a secure agreement that's your property. So both of them, it sounds shaky on both sides.
Here, and I make it look nice, and all of a sudden they want me out without even coming.
Nice. I make it look nice. Now they want me out. Well, you didn't own it, so if you made it look nice, you were just putting. I don't want to say it. You were just putting icing on shit. You didn't own it. You didn't own the shit, but you wanted to put icing on it.
Yeah.
This done that.
And
that's why this is the most replayed.
Yes.
That's why this is the most replayed part of the video, because you don't invest in something you don't own, and she's lost.
So you're saying there's a verbal lease?
Yes, there is a verbal lease.
And as part of that verbal lease, are you paying money to anybody at this point?
Nope.
Mecca claims the granddaughter, who we are not naming, agreed to let her live rent-free in the home while she makes upgrades, with the condition she would eventually buy it.
Yeah, that was the incentive. You live in the house, you don't pay no rent, but you take care of the house, and you make sure it doesn't turn into a scrapyard. And that was the incentive. So if you're not paying any rent, then fixing up the house and keeping it clean, cutting the grass, making sure, keeping it. There's a cost of ownership on property. Cars, there's a cost of ownership. You don't just drive the car every day, and it's a cost of ownership. You got to get an oil change. You might have to get the brakes changed. You have to get the tire changed. And it's the same with a house. It's a cost of ownership. So if someone's letting you live there for free and you're investing money, you're just investing, if you're living there rent free, you're paying the cost of ownership. There's also property taxes. On a $500,000 house, the property taxes, maybe $5,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 a year. It's just off maybe more than that, maybe $7,000. I don't know what state that is, but it's a cost of ownership. So if someone's living there for free, they need to at least be covering the cost of ownership. And that goes for a car or a house. There's depreciation. And if you don't this is crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy to me.
Mecca showed us before and after photos of the yard and kitchen.
So how much money have you been putting
Over
into that?
$200,000 has gone into this house. That's what I'm saying. I actually thought I was getting the house, or I would not have done that.
And this is all a verbal agreement?
Yes.
Why didn't she get anything in writing?
Well, they've been coming. That's what I'm saying. So they've been coming here. It didn't look like anything like this was coming at all.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a
Get
total
out my
sideswipe.
house.
You're not taking advantage of someone.
Absolutely not. I offered to buy the house.
Mecca says she's the victim because the granddaughter now sees the home improvements and wants her out.
And then I get here and I make it look nice, and all of a sudden they want me out without even coming and talking to me. They just...
It doesn't look that nice. I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't really look that nice. The outside, the lawn, the grass needs to be cut. It doesn't look that nice, lady. It's time for you to get lost.
Yeah. Do you regret not getting something in writing?
At least cut the grass when the news comes. Look at that grass. That's a $500,000 house. At least cut the grass. You're not keeping that house up. It looks like a squatter house. Get lost.
Absolutely.
It's a mess. I looked at it.
It looks a mess. It looks a mess. It don't take two black guys to tell you that house looks a goddamn mess. I knew I wasn't crazy. It took another bald-headed black guy to tell you this shit looks a mess. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Documents, you and I chatted, and
come on, go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Take it over. Legal expert Whitney.
And I chatted, and this thing, it's like a law school.
Absolutely.
It's a mess. I looked at it. I looked at the documents. You and I chatted, and this thing, it's like a law school exam.
9 News legal expert Whitney Traylor tells us
it's a hot goddamn mess. That's what the house looks like right now. A hot goddamn mess. And you've been saying it for free. And then she want to say she put $200,000. You ain't put no $200,000 in that house. Where?
verbal leases can exist, but only for less than a year in Colorado.
When you go into court, if you don't have an agreement, that's where the credibility of the witnesses comes in.
You do have some credibility.
You don't got no agreement, so you have no credibility. Your credibility is the agreement. Don't do nothing without an agreement. Yo, you could put you could do an agreement on your hand and take a picture of it, and that's an agreement. You could write an agreement on a piece of paper, on a napkin, and if they sign it, and you sign it, that's an agreement, and that holds in court. But a verbal agreement don't mean a god darn thing.
Issues though with
criminal history.
Well, your criminal history. I looked up your criminal history.
Yep.
You have at least
I have quite
two.
a history.
You have
See, now they want to pull up her criminal history. That's not fair. But you got an agreement. Your criminal history has nothing to do with it. I got an agreement, but now that's when you don't have an agreement. They'll try to pull your hair. They're gonna try to tell you. They're gonna try to tell you about you got caught. You got pulled over back in '82. Look at her. Yeah, she's better pack it up, lady. Coming for you.
Witnesses comes in.
You do have some credibility issues though with
criminal history.
Well, your criminal history. I looked up your.
You might want to cover up that chest tattoo. You might want to cover up that chest tattoo, lady, because that's not adding to your credibility. You kind of look like a thought.
Criminal history.
Yep.
You have at least
I have quite
two.
a history.
You have at least 2 felony convictions on your records for identity theft.
Yes, I'm not pretending to be not Mecca though. That's the whole thing. This has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
And yes, I've done my time, so I have no problem speaking on it.
Mecca tells us she will move.
She's full of it. I don't believe a word she's saying. Get your ass out the house. Get your ass out my grandparents' house. If I met that lady, you know what I'd tell her? Get lost.
If legally
Get your ass out my grandparents' house. You don't got no lease here, lady. Get lost.
Forced out, but for now she plans to fight for the 102-year-old home, a home that has no legal owner, at least for now.
Oh, technicality. Oh, it has no legal owner. I'm just gonna stay here rent free and just keep putting money into it and try to be like, oh, I got your car oil change, but you don't own the title, lady. You don't got the title, lady. Where's the next video at? This was a good one.
If things change and I can have the house, then absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I want the house.
I want the house. Hell yeah, you want the house. It goes $500,000. I want the house too, but you don't got no paperwork, lady.
I mean, that's the whole thing.
We've learned the court system in Jefferson County has appointed a special administrator to figure out this whole mess of who should get the home. That involves hiring a company that specializes in finding the rightful heirs of property and assets. In the studio, Jeremy Hohola, 9 News.
If you have a tip for 9 News Investigates, you can send us an email, investigates@9news.com.
If you got a tip, you got to send it to doorbellnews@gmail.com. I don't know about these. What we got? What else we got, guys? Thanks a lot for everybody checking out the live stream. It's the Doorbell News guy, the Get Lost guy. What are the comments saying? That's what I'm saying. Where's the videos at? You guys got any footage? You guys see anything? Send us the videos and the links or something. We need to get some footage. That was doorbellnews@gmail.com. If you got doorbell footage, we're gonna react to the. Excuse me. Got footage? Send it to doorbellnews@gmail.com, and we're gonna react to it. I'm over here burping. Sounds like I need to fart or something. Yeah, it's doorbellnews@gmail.com. You guys got any more videos? How long we been on live for? We've been long. I'm trying to stay on for at least 2 hours. Keep working. Back to work. Find some videos. We're over here trying to run a live stream. What to do? Trying to figure it out right now. The Get Lost guy trying to figure out how to run a live stream. I was trying to edit a video, guys, but I couldn't finish a video. I really need to start cracking jokes. What's up with the super chats? We only got $20 today. Come on, somebody respect. Somebody loves Doorbell News. Send us a super chat or a super sticker to let us know you support the channel. Love YouTube and they're taking care of us, and we got a thing going. But we really need the fans to help support this channel so we can take it to the next level. Oh. I'm tired of eating beans and rice every day. I ain't no Mr. Beast. I ain't getting that money like Mr. Beast. I need that check. Send that money. I wish I was getting that Mr. Beast money, but it ain't like that for all us YouTube creators. Just because I got 1 million subscribers don't mean I'm getting that Mr. Beast check. Shout out to Mr. Beast, though. I like his videos. He makes some good stuff. I hope he works out that stuff that he got going on. That's some crazy stuff about Mr. B. I'm gonna talk about it. Let's hope it's untrue. I heard that stuff about Mr. Beast today. I hope it doesn't make sense. We love yeah. What'd you say? What'd you say? Yeah, me too. I gotta run to. I'm a regular human. I gotta use the bathroom. I can't just sit here for 2 hours and talk to people. That's why we had Blaze Foster last time. Hey Jess, you want to sit in front of the camera for while I go use the bathroom? Goddamn, I'm just a human. Shit. I know I got a nice voice, but you need to have a bathroom right in front of your camera or something. Cameraman. They saying. What else do we? Let's go ahead and play some Doorbell News while we're doing this. Your channel. I'm gonna go ahead and play the latest video of Doorbell News in case you haven't seen it yet. You know what I did today? Bought my son a steering wheel for his video, for Roblox video. You guys got kids? Kids play Roblox? Second. I'm not gonna read. Shout out to our sponsor. Got a couple people that left. I'm trying to get You say? Oh, 49 and 10 Rockets Rider. Shout out. He just sent $20. Thanks a lot. We appreciate you. Somebody else just sent a live. Oh my. Camp Goer 1. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. We appreciate the super chat. Super stickers. Thanks a lot, guys. We're really trying to entertain you guys and bring you some new content. Thanks a lot. We're an independent news station and everything helps. We're working on getting a new office so that we could run more operations out of Doorbell News. Thanks a lot. Every little bit counts. It takes a lot to run a news team. This is a new genre of news, and we appreciate all the super chats and all the channel. Amazing, because we really just wanted to help people that were like us, help people that had apartments and homes and there were creepers outside of their home. We were just trying to help people. And now we have this big movement now called Doorbell News. I can't thank everybody enough. I can't thank everybody enough for donating to the channel, contributing. Let's try to find something new in the news that we can react to, because I don't want to get off this live yet. I'll stay on here for another 2 hours. Keep coming up with some good content to react to. So thanks everybody for watching. This is the Get Lost guy from Doorbell News. Have any other? We got some of our other co-hosts here today. We got Swoosh and we got Jessica here in the background to help me come up with some different content to react to. Want to start adding these reaction videos to the channel. So thanks everybody for watching and participating. I'm gonna go ahead and play the latest Doorbell News video. I reacted to this in the last live. I'll do some live reactions right now. We're looking for some new content to react to. Everybody tuning in. Stay with us. A neighbor shared this footage of a fox that was in our backyard. Such a cute fox. Yeah, he's cute until he eats your dog. Only thing, yeah, we lost a family dog the other day, and I want to talk about it again. I spoke about it on the last live, but we lost a family dog recently. I just want to give another rest in peace to family member Ruby. It's eaten by a coyote a couple weeks ago on Rocky. I keep doing this live and not getting a picture ready. I had a picture of Ruby. I think one of the pictures, I had a cigarette in my mouth. Cigarette. But I don't want to share that picture. Rest in peace to Ruby. Las Vegas, Nevada. We've been getting a lot of dash cam footage sent in to us lately. Here's one of them. These guys think they're the Fast and Furious or something.
I don't know, don't look at this idiot. Just the lame fucking move.
Don't get engaged. That video seems like it's peaking a little. Don't get involved with road rage incidents. I'm here to say don't get involved with road. It's not worth it. If somebody's driving erratic, just let them go. Alameda, California. Check her out. Got a snooper, a peeper here or something. She's looking in this neighbor's window.
Searching for a reliable used sedan? Shop the area.
Oh. I hope y'all aren't hearing that noise I'm hearing. I'm hearing some background distortion. Seeing ads showing up. Hoping y'all aren't hearing that noise I'm hearing. I'm hoping y'all don't hear that noise I'm hearing. I need to get back in character. It's the doorbell. This guy talking like a. This is what they want to hear. This guy. After 3 masked men were seen creeping. Y'all hear that dirty? Y'all hear that dirty noise? I hear a dirty noise in my headphones. I hope y'all don't hear it. In their backyard and attempting to gain entry to their home. Yeah, this is pretty creepy. Better keep those doors locked. I hear a dirty noise. I hope no one else hears what I hear. I unplugged it. Might have been causing an echo. Yes. Get on the live. Get lost. Bronx, New York. Check her out. I think she's been catfished. Bronx, New York. A neighbor shared this footage after an NYPD officer was seen covering up her doorbell camera with a piece of tape. I mean, you have the right to tape stuff that's going on outside of your home. I don't know why this guy decided to put some tape over her camera. I don't know what that is. Bossier City, Louisiana. So this DoorDash delivery lady was delivering some church's chicken or some KFC or something, but she decided you guys hear that noise? Video is sound dirty. I hear like an echo noise in the video. Everyone else hear that? To take the chicken out of the order and leave the side orders. So she left the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes and the corn, but there was no chicken. Yeah, that's why she got that smirk on her face. Hey, where's my chicken, lady? Tucson, Arizona. A neighbor shared this ring cam footage after a bighorn sheep was seen in their backyard. Yeah, that's a healthy one. Chicago, Illinois. This guy stops by someone's house at 2 a.m. with an odd request, with a very odd request.
Hey, baby. I'm here to eat some. Where's the to be eaten? Because I'm definitely here to eat it. You got any need egg? You got any need egg? Good morning.
Get lost! Albany, New York. We got a fence jumper here. Spokane, Washington.
Spokane police released this footage of an accident that happened after a suspect decided to flee.
Anybody runs, we're going to get bit. Hands up. Everybody get off. We got 5 guys here there. We got to clear now. We'll get it for you. I got eyes on her. I got eyes on her.
New York, New York. It's 1 a.m. This guy just decides to just walk inside of the wrong house. Yeah, that's why you better keep those doors locked.
I hear noise in the background. What? I think it's a noise in the background. I like it. Hold on 1 second. Hold on a second. Hello? Is that?
Okay, we're gonna put the chick back on.
What is that?
Said I'm goofy.
Do you like having a P.O. box but are
Yo, I
tired
still
of...
hear the noise. Still hear that. Do the people hear what I hear? That's what I'm at. Does everyone hear what I hear?
Yeah. Chick back on in a second. Make sure this shit works.
wasting time and
Yeah,
money?
it just sounds like I'm echoing. Ask the echo. Test, test, test. Test, test. Computer's starting to out.
Get lost!
Driving to the post office?
This sound right. This don't sound right. Should we get back on after the live? Should we get right back on? You want to get back on? All right, I'm gonna get back on. I'm gonna stop this live and then we'll get right back on. I don't like the way this is sounding. I may have to restart my computer. Be right back.